What's up, everybody? C-Mac here, and today we're going to do a review on the new 900 Global Origin. The Origin comes with the RB Reserve Blend 93 Hybrid Reactive Coverstock with the all-new Ellipse Core with the Storm Products AI technology inside with the brand new Power Edge finish on top. I wanted to mention that my PAP has changed. It was 4 1/4 over by 1 up. It is now 3 5/8 over by 3/4 up. So my tilt has lowered quite a bit. That's something that I've been working on to help me match up on a wider variety of patterns and to stay in balls a little longer than I would have. So let's get into it. I decided to go a little conservative with this layout. I have a 5x4x3, something that I would usually use on bigger cores and balls like this. I wasn't sure how much it was going to hook, so I decided to go with a 5-inch pin. So I am bowling on a high friction lane surface. This pair was fresh. I think it was about 41 or 42 feet. Using my natural ball roll. I did plaque 10. That's something that does happen a little bit with my ball roll when I throw bigger balls like this. I got around it to get that 10 pin out. Looked pretty good. Minimal deflection. This shot over here, I tried to throw a little harder. Still 10 pinned. Okay, this one a little stank. Look at that pin action. I wanted to show the versatility of this ball, so I moved a little right, increased my speed, lower tilt, lower rev rate, decent shot. Wanted to throw this one a little better, amp my speed up a little bit more, missed it a little bit more, still came back decently. This one I corrected myself a little bit, got it into a roll a little bit sooner, might have used a little more head pin than I intended, but not the worst shot. Then I just want to get in and wheel it, because why not? Not bad. Do that one a little sloppy, but this one I did make up for it. I actually caught it at the bottom. Whee! Ah, well. Last shot here. I just tightened my angles on my eyes, got it into the lane. Boom. All right. Here's my Harsh Pro, slightly stronger. I kind of knew that it was going to be a little earlier, so this 10 pin actually was expected. This shot I tried to slow it down a little bit, see if I could get around it a little bit more, and a little late, so I said, well, let me parallel a little bit, get a little slower, try to get it to see it a little better. And this was a bad shot, but I wasn't happy with that, so I tried to parallel that a little more to the right and roll it, see if that would stand up a little bit sooner. So kind of rolled out a little bit. So I said, well, let me get a little softer, see if I can get around it slightly. Maybe that was a little too much speed, but you can see the bigger differences between the Origin and the Harsh. The Harsh definitely wants to stand up a lot sooner, front to back. The Origin probably wants to get down the lane a little bit more before it corners. All in all, the Origin is going to be a very good ball for a wide variety of player. I myself, whenever I throw balls that have big cores like that, getting them to shape the right way will be a bit of a task because my ball roll is heavy. I do naturally what a lot of people need out of bowling balls, so I have to get around it a little bit, have to get a little softer at the bottom. That is no problem at all. I think it's going to be very useful on house shot conditions where there's a little more volume in the middle of the lane, especially on maybe those higher friction lane surfaces, because it's clean enough to get down the lane. You really don't have to worry about doing anything extra to get the ball down the lane. For my players that like to stay more down and in, with higher speed, I don't think this ball is going to be a problem at all carry-wise. The players that like to get around it a little bit, a little belly, that power edge is going to allow a little more teeth, especially in the soup, in the puddle, that you might see on house shot conditions. For the folks that like to really get on it, that are up the back, you might have the same issue that I did getting that 10 pin out, but really I wouldn't change anything just yet. It might be a matchup thing. I was on a fresher pair that really wasn't developed enough for a ball like that per se. But as you saw, me getting around it with a softer hand allowed the ball to see the friction the way it needed to get through the pocket. In tournaments, I think this is going to be a fantastic transition piece and a great step down from the Harsh Pro when the Harsh Pro starts to lock up and you start leaving those flat 10 pins. And if you haven't, please go and give my team some support on Facebook at Midway University Bowling and also on Instagram at Midway U Bowling. Thank you.